All right, y'all. I kind of got like a little cool setup going on. I hope y'all can see me. I got y'all like coming through something, but anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about confidence. You feel me? And I wanted to get straight into it. I didn't want to have to set y'all up and stuff like that. But this is something that's been weighing on my brain for a minute, or just on my dome ski. And I feel like, in large part, is because I, for one, see myself as a confident person, and I feel like most of us we go through those phases, or where we are and when we aren't. And I think one of my biggest um what's the right word? One of my biggest goals, I guess you could say, has been to keep that like even kill. You feel me? Like I don't want to have ups and downs of this confidence. I don't want to have like moments, even like out of body moments, because there's been plenty of times where I've been in these places where I'm just like, yo, it's been kind of out of body. I'm like, dang, like you always like how can I do this all the time like that? And that's how much I think in the past I felt like it was a rarity. And I feel like a lot of us struggle with that because we aren't being consistent with ourselves in certain aspects that can help us um not only foster that energy and that self-love and that self-expression, but be able to maintain it. You get what I'm saying? Like not just have it be a fluke or have it be this once in a blue moon situation. And I think with me, a lot of the practices that I've been doing as of lately, especially, is just getting back into everything that I love, because I feel like confidence stems from just self love, like unapologetically loving yourself out loud. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like I feel like a lot of that comes from just pouring into yourself. So I think I spoke about this in a couple other videos, but a lot of just the main things, I just been getting back to the things that I love, like fashion, just finding creative ways, because I don't want to. And I think sometimes we fear it to a certain degree too, or yeah, I would say sometimes I feel like we fear that in a sense, or we don't feel worthy of that, because I feel like I know I know what it is I desire to do to, or like to make myself feel like that. You feel me? To truly embody that energy. I know what to do. You get what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we put roadblocks in front of that to use it to justify not feeling confident. And I'll explain that because I was kind of all over the place. What I mean is, like, for example, I'm running a brand right now, right? So a lot of the times I'll use my brand in different aspects of my life, and I spoke about this before, as a crutch. You feel me? And that's not what you should be doing by any means necessary. Like, I don't want to use my brand or anything else external, or anything else that might seem, that's on the positive side, quote unquote, as a crutch or a means to justify why I'm not improving in this other aspect of my life. You feel me? Or why I'm not holding myself as accountable in this other aspect in my life. And then that kind of brings me to the next situation, is like, why don't we deem these other parts just as important as this? You feel me? Like what I'm building for myself and for my family, and then, eventually the world and stuff like that. That's cool. You feel me? I love doing that, but not only there's different aspects to taking care of yourself and self love. I do that in a lot of other ways. Wellness. I exercise, and those are all different acts, but these all impact that final result that you're looking for. You feel me? If you want to constantly be in this place of confidence, then you have to treat those other parts with the same respect. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to show up for yourself in those same ways. um and you have to curate these things, and I know sometimes it's not easy, but you have to make these routines, like these little routines in everything you do, like, or just incorporate it into what you got. You feel me? And I'll give you an example. I have a weekly schedule, right? And I put everything on that schedule except exercising, because that's so embedded in who I am now. Like certain things I won't have to do, but point is, like, if that's something I want to do, then I should put that on my weekly schedule. You feel me? Like it could be as simple as me asking myself a question, ponder on the ideas of what makes you feel confident. You get what I'm saying? It can start as simple as that. And I know for me, things that are mundane, or things that sometimes I tend to, be like, well, I could be doing something else. Like, you feel me? Like I said, using something else to justify not putting in any effort. That's also a sign too. It's like, okay, is there something else deeper there? Is there something you need to work on? Is there a reason why that flows, or I mean why that fades, it comes in and out? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you feel worthy of that? Because otherwise, you wouldn't really be avoiding it. Usually, if you're avoiding something, there's a reason why. You feel me? There's some sort of resistance there. And I think it's our job. I really hope this mic is on. And I think it's our job to figure out what that is. You feel me? Like, I know we speaking about confidence today, but it could be something else tomorrow. You feel me? It could be like starting a business. There's so many different aspects and layers to us. And I think when you start to truly hone in and learn who you are and figure out who you are, it's your, I wouldn't say job. That's such a word, but if you truly are on this journey of self exploration and self discovery, then it's your, then you owe it to yourself to explore that. You feel me? Like, you need to leave this vessel empty. That's something that's been echoing in my head for a long time, like for a while now. Like, just leaving this vessel empty. You feel me? Like, I don't like, I don't want to have no regrets. You feel me? When it comes to any sort of experience I desire to experience in life, whether it be a person, a place, um, food. You feel me? Like, anything. I don't want to have to be on my deathbed, or like something, God forbid, happen suddenly, and I'm just like, damn, like, I didn't even get to do that. I didn't even, I should have told her that. I should have went to this country. Like, I should have tried that food. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't want that for myself. And I know y'all don't want that. And I don't want that for y'all either. Like, I think that's one of the, just experiencing regret at my young age, or like having moments where I've had that feeling. I can tell that that's like, for me at least, that's something that's like, I don't ever, I wouldn't, that's something, that's just something I don't ever want to experience. And I know y'all don't want to experience that either. This video, side note, this video probably gonna go up next, because I think I had another video for y'all, but anyway, that's just me thinking about a whole bunch of other stuff. But getting back on topic, I and I'll leave it at this. Like, when you are in this place of self discovery, or if you find yourself like struggling with confidence or any other aspect that is of your life, all it takes is um self awareness and discipline. And you feel me? And you can build these routines. You can build a system of routines that works best for you to be able to tackle these things. You feel me? So if you feel like you don't have a lot of self awareness, then you would build a routine around learning how to get there. You feel me? If you feel like you lack discipline, then you build a routine, or like, how can you be more disciplined? And it's the same thing for anything else. So my goal this year is to be even, not to say be more confident, because that's not necessarily it. It's to just be confident in myself, confident in what I'm capable of all around. You feel me? Like, I don't want it to just be in different aspects. I don't want to be picking and choosing when I'm confident. You feel me? I don't want to just be confident about my brand. I don't want to just be confident about the fits I put on. I don't want to, you feel me? Like, I want to be all around, especially me expressing myself authentically. You feel me? That's one of the main things I want to be like that. And I feel like I'm not far away from that. I feel like, me personally, I've been putting in that work. You feel me? I've been putting in that development over the past couple of years. I'd say, like, really intentionally, like the past 4 or 5 years, and I'm getting, every year I'm more and more. You feel me? In different aspects, like I said. So I feel like this is like that. This is like that. This feels like, for me, that final boss battle where, like, I'm at this place where I'm just like, okay, this is, I want to experience this level of confidence more consistently. I know that you have it, and instead of it being in fleeting moments, let's put in some practices that I can do that's going to put me in that position to show up for myself unapologetically. You feel me? Like, consistently. Do you feel me? And not worry about putting other people first, cuz I think what it is for me is, like, when I was younger, and just how I had to grow up and all that other stuff I'm not going to get into right now. I think I was a people pleaser. You feel me? Like, I do acknowledge that about myself when I was younger. You feel me? Even with me being how I was, I think for the people that I cared about, and if I saw you as a friend or anything like that, I would go above and beyond, because that's where I saw the value in myself. You feel me? But at this point in my life, all of that is a dub. And I think some aspects of that, or some remnants of that, was still left, in a sense where, like, a lot of the times when I don't have a fear of showing up and being perceived or anything like that really anymore. It's more so I'm always putting the other person first in a sense. You feel me? Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say this first. And also I'm also huge on like observing first. Like I don't feel like I'm just not a big talker in the sense of like I do like having in-depth conversations and I'm a yapper, but I'm not just somebody that's gonna like waste breath or that wants to. And I like to observe situations before I even say anything. So it's just finding that balance. You feel me? Like, and also like I said, going back to the point I was just making, like removing those remnants of like people pleasing, like in the sense of like, okay, you can still have that, keep that, consider that other person's feelings, but don't put it over a pedestal over your own. You feel me? Where you lose yourself, where you're thinking about what you got to say, or like you feel me? Like I don't ever want to be in that situation. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's more so just finding that balance. And as far as practices, I mean, I'm learning every day. You feel me? I think I'm currently reading Malcolm X. Maybe I'll get a book on confidence because I'm not gonna lie, like books is like, especially for me, is like the quickest way for me to, and I think obviously some magic in there, like other things, metaphysical things, I think with just reading and words and the energy books hold and stuff like that. But I think ultimately for me it just helps really internalize that, because reading is such an intentional practice. You feel me? Especially in the day and age where I can read that same book on a Kindle, on an iPad, on a laptop for free. You feel me? So I think just kind of immersing yourself in that and reading that and also taking notes. You feel me? I own this Malcolm X book, so I need to get some sticky notes and stuff like that so I can start taking notes. But just things like that. But I'm gonna just end this video here. Like, if you're struggling with that, you are not the only one. You feel me? And if you've had good spots, that means there's a way in which you can get to a point where you can like be at an equilibrium in a sense where you can just kind of like be even kill and just maintain that. Like that is who you are. You feel me? You're not. I'm not gonna go, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to drag this out too much because I do gotta hop in the shower. But point is, I hope this helped y'all. I think I'm gonna be dropping a lot more of these videos because that's just where I'm at right now. Like I don't really care to post the vlogs and stuff like that. I feel like this is something that I need to, you feel me? Like I said, when I feel like there's something that needs to be said, I'm gonna say it. Like instantly, I didn't know what I was gonna say. I was just like, yo, I want to speak about confidence because that's just where I'm at right now in my journey. You get what I'm saying? So, but that being said, I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna chop it up with y'all in the next one. I hope this mic work, bro. I hope y'all could see me too. Like.